Fantasy sports. It is fun, but wow, is it cruel. All right, we're going to go into Diary of a Madman. This is the league that I run. And, well, I end up taking the loss here. No confetti, no nothing. This is the first time I'm looking at it, I believe, since my loss. But let's just go back. We'll take a look at week 16. My team just didn't even show up. So this is the cruel side of the fantasy sports for me. So I was playing Show Me Your Touchdowns, a fellow 49er fan. He puts up 130 points. I put up 73. Embarrassing. I had the number 2 seed in this league. Bo Nix did better than McCarthy. McCarthy gets hurt, but you look at Amon-Ra St. Brown has that touchdown taken away from him. Wouldn't have mattered in today, but he gets 10 less points than he's projected. And then we'll just drop down further. Kyle Monungai, 9 points. He had a good day. Michael Wilson performed better than we thought. Travion Henderson gets concussed, so he doesn't stay in the game, and he only puts up 1 point. Colby Parkinson, I thought he was doing real well with the Rams, but that was a poor decision on my part. Christian Watson against the Bears. I think that was a Saturday game. Does nothing, less than 2 points. And then my kicker, he got a flex for me in VC Playmakers the week before because he kicked 6 field goals against the Saints. Does nothing with 2 points. And so when you just go over to my opponent, we'll just look at some standouts. 26 from Olave, killed it. 25 from James Cook. Both those guys could earn flex. Judkins ends up getting hurt for my opponent in that game, put up 5 points, but Sutton 14, Jonathan Taylor 13, and then the Saints 19 points against the Jets. What a good pickup. They had 8 sacks. 1 interception. So I am in the get your money back league, get the waiver, the game against another 49er fan of Brock and Roll all night. So let's just take a look at my starting lineup. We're going to go Bo Nix again, playing on Christmas. I'm on Raw. I need to take a look at whether he's going to play tomorrow, but he should. He's also on Christmas. Still roll with Michael Wilson, Monongai, Travion Henderson, be monitoring that situation. I did move Brenton Strange into the tight end position going against Indy. Christian Watson, going to stick with him. And then Tony Pollard's been playing pretty well going against the Saints. On the bench, I have Bill Krosky, Merritt, and then also Chris Rodriguez, both playing tomorrow, both on the same team. And so we'll see. I need to make a decision soon because I'd like to plug one of those guys in for Travion Henderson if he's not going to play. And I may not know until Sunday. So one thing we're going to do, I'm going to swap. We'll put Tony Pollard there and then move that Henderson into my flex. He's Sunday. So we'll see. I'll read the note here in a second. I did pick up Adonai Mitchell, wide receiver for the Jets. I just don't like the quarterback situation over there. Kicker and defense going to stay the same. Let's just take a peek at Travion Henderson and see what they're saying. Limited in practice on Wednesday. He may be available Sunday. So it's just a big risk there. I'm not, I can't take the gamble. I got my other 2 running backs are going to go. So I'm going to roll the dice. We're going to go Chris Rodriguez Jr. He came back. He got more carries than Bill Krosky Merritt did. So we're going to go with him and just look at that matchup. My opponent's supposed to beat me right now by 7 points. He's got Trevor Lawrence, who's just been destroying. JSN, excellent. Nico, his wide receiver room is way better than mine. I know I lost Neighbors. I would feel a lot better if Malik Neighbors is still playing. Running backs were pretty equal. No superstars there. Tight ends equal. Yeah, and then he's got Drake London. Man, JSN, Nico, and Drake London, really good. And then we got David Montgomery, Chris Rodriguez. I think our running backs are not spectacular. I'm going to give the edge to myself. Wide receiver room, he dominates that by far. And then kicker is pretty easy. And then defense is going to be pretty easy too. Texans have a tougher matchup against the Chargers. But yeah, good luck, everyone. Just show you what's on the transaction market here. Reminder, this is a 14-team league, so the cupboard's pretty bare. So you just see tight ends. You got Jake Tonjes if Kittle doesn't play, Dalton Schultz for the Texans, Matt Collins there for New England. If one of their receivers isn't going to play, I'm blanking on which receiver might be hurt right now, so he might be a good pickup there. And then the other guys is just like I like to say Hail Marys for anyone else, but wishing you all good luck in your matchups. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll check in next week, probably right before New Year's. All right, y'all. Be well. Have a good one. Enjoy the family tomorrow. Take care.